Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Look, if you're a teacher, you already know the absolute exhaustion of that Sunday night planning scramble. You know the drill. Today, we're diving into a highly practical guide that's really designed to help you shift how you look at artificial intelligence. If you've been feeling totally overwhelmed by how fast EdTech is moving lately, this one is absolutely for you. We're going to use our source material to figure out how to take AI from being this looming, scary technological threat and turn it into an indispensable, time-saving classroom co-pilot.
Because let's just start by addressing the elephant in the room, the massive administrative burnout you're probably feeling right now. Teaching has literally always been demanding, but today, we're juggling an unprecedented avalanche of paperwork, grading, and hyper-customized lesson plans. So I want you to imagine, just for a second, having a dedicated assistant who just takes all that heavy lifting right off your shoulders. An assistant that never sleeps, processes data in seconds, and actually gives you your weekends back. Sounds pretty good, right?
To get us grounded, we first really need to define what these tools actually look like in 2026. AI tools for teachers are basically digital applications designed to help you plan lessons, generate your materials, and assess student work. But here's the most important thing to grasp. These are workload reducers. They are smart suggestion engines. They are absolutely not human replacements. They're here to augment what you do, not replace your actual presence in the classroom.
So, here's our roadmap for this explainer today. 1. Meet your new co-pilot. 2. The 2026 AI Toolbox. 3. Real classrooms, real results. 4. Avoiding common AI pitfalls. And finally, 5. The future of teaching.
Section 1. Meet your new co-pilot.
The true, everyday value of these tools really lies in getting rid of the repetitive stuff. AI saves you time on planning, it generates assessments in a fraction of the time, and it heavily supports differentiated instruction. And hey, this isn't just theoretical fluff. Research from the OECD actually shows that when technology is integrated effectively to handle these administrative workloads, it can actively improve student learning outcomes. Why? Because it frees you up to do what you actually do best: connect with your students.
Section 2. The 2026 AI Toolbox.
Instead of giving you some overwhelming, exhaustive list of 100 apps, think of this as your quick cheat sheet for the modern classroom. First up, you have ChatGPT, which is basically your versatile engine for generating lesson plans and content. Then for the visual and interactive stuff that really drives student engagement, you've got Canva AI and CurioPod. They're perfect for knocking out slides, posters, and interactive polls in minutes. And finally, for clear, professional communication with parents and students, tools like Quillbot and Grammarly are just incredible for writing support. These right here are your foundational tools.
Continuing with our toolbox, we also have some highly specialized platforms built specifically for the nuances of education. Magic School AI is an absolute powerhouse for education-focused tasks like instantly drafting IEP support content or really specific classroom activities. Then you've got Diffit, which is honestly a lifesaver for adapting content to different reading levels. And finally, Gradescope. This one is designed to automate grading analysis so you can get through that massive mountain of assessments way faster and, maybe actually leave the school building while the sun is still out.
Section 3. Real classrooms, real results.
Okay, picture this. It's early morning and a teacher really needs to reclaim their planning time. Instead of staring blankly at a white page, they use this exact, highly specific prompt in ChatGPT. Create a lesson plan for grade 5 on fractions with activities and assessment questions. Boom. Within seconds, they have a structured draft. Now, they don't just use it blindly. They use it as a foundation. They customize it, inject their own teaching style, and tailor it to their specific kids. This is exactly how you leverage AI to jumpstart your own creativity.
Later that same day, that same teacher faces a classic challenge we all know: a classroom filled with wildly different reading levels. Rather than spending hours completely rewriting a text themselves, they just use Diffit to instantly adapt a single piece of reading material into multiple difficulty levels. This means they are actively supporting diverse learners and providing truly differentiated instruction, but without having to sacrifice their entire Saturday to do it. It's a real game changer. To actually pull this off effectively, our source material gives us a highly actionable 5-step roadmap so you can start using AI without feeling completely overwhelmed. Step 1, start with just one tool. Don't boil the ocean. Step 2, use it for really simple tasks first, like a basic worksheet. Step 3, always review and adapt the outputs. Step 4, slowly start integrating it into your daily routines. And Step 5, which is honestly the most critical of all, maintain your human judgment and creativity. The AI is just the assistant. You are the executive.
Section 4. Avoiding common AI pitfalls.
We absolutely have to draw a strict line between what the machine does and what the human does. Look, AI is your engine for drafting those repetitive tasks, processing the raw data, and generating practice questions. But your role as the teacher, that is completely focused on human interaction, empathy, the final review, and customization. Relying on generic AI outputs without injecting your own unique human touch is, frankly, one of the biggest mistakes you can make here. The real magic happens when the machine's brute efficiency meets the teacher's empathy.
Of course, integrating AI also means we need some very strict ethical boundaries. First and foremost, you must fiercely protect student data and privacy. Never, ever input sensitive student information into public AI models. You also need to navigate around plagiarism and, most importantly, use the technology to encourage critical thinking in your classroom, not bypass it. AI should always be framed, to your students and yourself, as a support tool, not some magic shortcut that replaces human effort.
And we can look to global authorities to validate this exact approach. There's this really powerful quote from UNESCO that injects the perfect perspective into our explainer today. They state that AI absolutely has the potential to support personalized learning and efficiency. But the key phrase there, when used responsibly. Responsibility, fairness, and inclusivity, those are the keys to truly unlocking what AI can do in the classroom without causing any harm.
Section 5. The Future of Teaching.
All right, as a quick recap of our journey through the source material today, AI is a massive time saver that drastically improves your overall efficiency. Everyday tools like ChatGPT, Canva, and Diffit are rapidly becoming essential co-pilots for planning and content creation. But please remember, AI is a support system. It literally cannot replace the human connection of teaching. And finally, navigating this whole new landscape means that ethical, responsible use is just entirely non-negotiable.
Now, if you're sitting there eager to turn all these insights into actual practice, our source notes that platforms like Booty offer dedicated masterclasses and courses specifically designed for educators. It is a fantastic place to start building up these future-ready teaching skills so you can start seamlessly weaving AI into your daily workflow. So I'm going to leave you with one final, provocative thought to chew on today. The digital copilot we've been talking about, it is fully equipped to handle your administrative busy work, those endless mountains of grading and those dreaded Sunday night planning sessions. So the only real question left is, are you finally ready to take the leap, delegate all that repetitive stuff to the machine, and get back to the true art of teaching?